Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Trails to Azure. We are in Crossbell after all the, let's just say, terrible and stressful events that happened, well, basically yesterday. So, right now, the only thing we can do is go everywhere, talk to everyone, see how they're doing, help wherever we can, and of course, once we're done, head to St. Ursula and check how Fran and Ilya are doing. But for now, let's have a look around. And as a prep for potentially grinding between the episodes, I will, after the square, head towards the exit so we can go to the ancient battlefield, where I think we might be able to fight some monsters that are more akin to our level and potentially giving us some better rewards. So let's start talking. Oh, hi everyone. Over here on your right, you'll see the famous bell of Crossbell. Huh? Wait, it's not here anymore. Where did it go? Oh, I'm taking the day off from my job as a tour guide to spend some time with Abel and Mimi. There's still a lot on the horizon I'm worried about, but seeing Mimi smile is all the relief I need. Isn't Mimi adorable? Just look at those white, innocent eyes of hers. It really is strange though. Why would those armed militants take the Bell of Crossbell with them? What do they expect to do with it? It's not exactly the sort of thing you can just sell off. No, I think it's probably a component of the promised day. Oh, hey Lloyd. How are you guys doing? Good morning, Special Support Section, Sergeant Mayor Seeker. Good morning to you too. Are you stationed here for the day, friends? This is usually Kate's post, isn't it? Yes, Officer Kate is working on a different case elsewhere. I was assigned here to cover for her. I assume that has something to do with the Red Constellation stealing the Bell of Crossbell. That would be part of the motivation behind strengthening the patrols in this area, no? It's only natural. That bell is part of the statue's cultural heritage after all. Maybe it's just window dressing, but the CGF was ordered to guard this spot too. Well, we have no leads as to why they stole the bell or where it was taken to, correct? Unfortunately, yeah. The CPD and the CGF are currently on the hunt, but no luck thus far. What the hell are my uncle and his merry band of jackasses trying to pull this time? It's not exactly the easiest thing to up and walk away with it either. They would have to go to a lot of trouble. Well, for now, we'll just leave the others to track down the bell and focus on our own work. Bye for now, friends. Best of luck guarding the city. Thanks. See you later, Lloyd. Those damn Jaegers. Why would anyone want to steal the Bell of Crossbell anyway? I guess it's just no use trying to get into their heads about it. The CGF's biggest concern right now is the tension between the two major powers. We'll look for the Bell of Crossbell while we're on patrol, but state security will have to remain our top priority. I can imagine that. Because yeah, we want to know what happened to the bell too. Whoa! All those rumors about the bell being stolen were true. Those Jaegers did it, right? What is their aim here? I just can't get a handle on it. What kind of sick bastard would steal the symbol of an entire city? They've completely ruined one of the Crossbell's most famous landmarks. That raid on the city must have been orchestrated by the Empire. Oh yes, they've been feigning camaraderie with us lately, but anyone knows that they stop at nothing to advance their agenda. Playing dirty is nothing new to them. The first chance they get to plot an invasion, they'll take. That's how Erebonian is. Yeah, people are thinking it is the Empire. I have my ideas too, that it's someone within the Empire, but you never know. It could just be someone else too. Sure, why not? It's not like we're gonna donate, but I mean, it's the thought that counts with these things, right? We can invite the others if you want. Oh, people are saying those Jaegers were hired by the Imperial government. If that's the case, then who knows when they might strike again? It's at the point where I can't even sleep at night anymore. How am I supposed to sleep at night knowing they could attack again at any moment? Well, to be honest, since we do not know who they are officially working for, If it's the Imperials or someone else, they can still attack at any moment. Them being Imperials is not part of that factor. Oh, word is they're holding some kind of like charity event over in the administrative district. Wanna go check it out? Hey, go check it out. You might be able to do some good. I'm guessing the balloon guy stand got blown up. Hope the guy itself is okay. Oh, normally I don't care much for politics, but this bid for our independence is a separate matter entirely. The more I think about recent incidents, the more I start to lean in favor of it. They're holding the referendum just 3 days from now. We'll be covering shifts for one another at the store then. That way every employee will have the opportunity to vote. Which is extremely nice. Because he doesn't have to do that, but we're happy he is. Well, Chaco and I made amends. She even been allowing me to walk her to work. My little girls mean the world to me. As long as I can lift a finger, I'm going to protect her with all I have. Yeah, I think it's not that you got to an agreement. I think she's finally realizing that no matter what the agreement is, you are going to be here for her, whether she likes it or not. Oh, the restoration of the city is going well, but downtown still looks like a wreck. Not that I expected it to be the first on anyone's list. I'll head over to the Master GM's shop after work to see if he needs any help. Yeah, if I can, I would go there today too, just to open it up in case I want to buy stuff in between the episodes. Let's see, yes, defense 3, HP 3, attack 3. Yes, everything has gone to 3. That means we need a lot of Sabbath to buy all these. Because look at this one, 1500. We don't even have that yet. Yeah, that's gonna be a few days of extreme grinding for me, I'm sure. Oh, I've been letting my dad walk me to and from work this past week. True, I only changed my mind when it was convenient for me, but it really does make me feel safer. Oh, which one do you want to change? Ooh, we got one more here. I want to buy it. Might as well change it. That's it. Decorative officers. Alright. New Master Quartz, the Aegis and the Scepter. Very expensive, but probably also very useful as well. So, also part of potential grind. Well, end results. Do we have any new parts? Maybe? So we got little T and little E. Cute illustrations of Ellie and Theo. Yeah, we definitely want those. But again, more money. Alright, the guy that's losing up here is probably gone back home. After the attack, he doesn't want to be here anymore. Oh, Cynthia's participating in a charity event over in the administrative district. I hear they're having her take her part in a beauty pageant. I'll have to bug her to show me pictures later. I hear Cynthia's going to take part in a beauty pageant. Yes. No surprise that St. Ursula has been swamped ever since everything that went down. Even Cerrone seemed pretty blue about it. Maybe if I wasn't such a good-for-nothing, I'd be able to help somehow. Then go volunteer. I'm pretty sure they can use the help. Oh, now's no time for a merchant like myself to get depressed. Not when I'm providing essential goods to people who need them. So, welcome to Legion's Foods. Can I interest you in a bulb or two of Ord-grown garlic to put some pep in your step? Maybe. But I wanna get some new ingredients, cause we haven't had a recipe in quite some time. The Civic Center is hosting a charity event today to raise funds for the city's reconstruction. It's a collaboration between the Business Owners Association and the local government, in hope of heartening the citizens. They have the full support of our store, so I do hope you attend if you have the time. Well, we will attend because we have a request there, so see you there. Well, how could those monsters do something like that to Ilya? On the long-awaited revival debut, no less. When it first happened before my eyes, I was scared for my life. But now? Now I'm pissed beyond belief. Well, I get the sentiment. I was very pissed off myself indeed. Yeah, it doesn't matter, because we need a lot of cash. I gotta hand it to Mom. Nothing rattles her. I don't know how she does it, but it's actually kinda inspiring. No, now that I've had a few days off, it's time to go back to that shopping grind. You know what I say, if you don't shop, the economy stops. Partially right. Oh, only 3 more days until the polls open. We plan to have everyone here take turns leaving to vote. As for me, I'm still undecided. What do I do? Well, you're the only one that can decide for that. Evening dress. 275. Not bad. We're never going to be able to trust Erebonian or Calvard, so I bother retracting our claim to independence. Then again, we can't very well ignore the threat of their militaries at our doorsteps. For my money, independence is the only way for Crossbell to solve the root cause of its problems. I'm not convinced that vowing to Erebonia and Calvard is going to keep us safe after what just happened to our city. True, especially if they actually are at the base of this, the cause. Ooh, Mishi had evasion 15%. Not bad. Oh, no matter how hard I try, I can't forget the sheer terror of being right there when Arkansas was attacked. What does a monster even get out of doing something like that? Well, it seems the city's reconstruction is well underway. I have nothing in particular to offer, but I do plan to lower some prices to help people in need. Then first lower your shoes, because they're ridiculously expensive. Ooh, better shoes with evasion? Is that better than the one that I have? That's the question. Nope, exactly the same, but the defense will be better, so it's a good replacement. Look at me, I'm the Super Bracer, Arius McLean. Second form, Gale Whoosh! Oh, Arius McLean is a hero for defending Orcus Tower from those Jaegers. This city wouldn't be what it is if not for him always protecting us, and he proves it that night. Well, he did his best to not get involved, but when the people started getting hurt, he was there to protect them, like a proper brazier would. So yeah, I'm proud of knowing him too. Well, the raid on the city made me reconsider holding a cooking competition between Celteo and Nono, but they insisted that the show must go on, so we went ahead with it after we closed last night. The results were unbelievable. Both of them produced dishes so incredible that they brought me to literal tears. My goodness me, seeing my apprentices grow with my own 2 eyes has been a tremendous journey. It would be nice if their dishes would end up in the restaurant itself. The recent raid has only added fuel to the fire for those in favor of our independence. I understand their frustrations, but I have to wonder if we can't have a more level-headed conversation. Acting on emotion causes commotion. Something once said that, I'm sure. Oh, it only lasted for a month or so, but I had a lot of fun working in the kitchen. The manager suggested I actually pursue becoming a chef, and honestly, I was thinking of giving it a shot too. Well, you impressed him so much, I think you actually should. Oh, I'm convinced the Empire was responsible for the raid on the city. There's no forgiving them after what they've done. What are they even trying to get out of this? Well, I can't believe they hired a group of armed soldiers to attack the city. What a despicable thing to do. Then again, Erebonian's always been trigger happy. It's easy to forget that. But it's very true. This table has still not been cleaned, is it? Is there a reason for that? Well, does Hoysdorf just like to mess with people or something? He didn't pick a winner for my showdown with Nono. In fact, he was never even planning to. Why not even bother working so hard then if there was nothing at stake? I'm glad to see Silteo finally applying himself in the kitchen. He prepared a seafood pasta using a tomato sauce base. But what really brought out the flavor was a variety of spices he incorporated. It was both fresh and outstanding. I think he did a superb job with it. Silteo used to hate relying on conventional ingredients and flavor pairings. It made him too narrow-minded when it came to his cooking. But thankfully, he managed to grow out of it a little. Yeah, because he wanted to win. That's the only reason why he changed his mind. Which, technically, not the worst reason for doing so. Roy and Grandpa went away somewhere. Guess I'll just have to play with Grandma today. Shall we do this region? Because I'm actually just trying to aim for all the regions that can benefit me in preparing for the next stage. Because the shops have a lot of new stuff, not new quartz, and we need to unlock all those slots. Because now is the time for that. I need such a lot of money. So I think I will head for Tangram Gate. I am thinking though, should we pick up the car maybe? I need to go back into the city for that.
Yosh,
Right. Oh, I might as well take the boathouse with us. Boy, oh boy, you have no idea how much I'm looking forward to meeting our ace in the hole. Lava you still can, you Imperial Fishing Club jerks. He should be here soon. And once he is, we'll hook that Imperial Fishing Club for sure. I wonder who it is. Must be someone we know, right? So, the guild's bringing out a secret weapon, huh? I've never met them, so I have no clue what they're like. Yeah, me too. I am very intrigued.
Yosh, 行くか。どこに行こうかな。さあ、行くぞ。到着だ。
Alright. Our guardsmen who were hospitalized at St. Ursula are still in unstable condition. But they're lucky compared to our comrades who lost their lives on the mountain path. I'm usually pretty calm, but right now I feel nothing but pure and utter rage. The CGF's inability to defend Crossbell in its time of need was perhaps its greatest failure. The incident near Mainz did reduce our overall military might, though really it's just an excuse. We have a duty to preserve the peace, but things may need to change around here before we're actually able to. Yeah, it did display their weaknesses right out there for everyone to see. And now the thing is, can they pick up the slack before, well, either side starts to act upon their failures? Well, the Republican army is on the move at the border near Altair. Probably to carry out large-scale exercises. They want to turn the screw on the Crossbell after all. It's an alarming situation to say the least. The CGF will need to rise to the occasion. Well, I can sympathize with the people of Crossbell. If they had a proper army, they may have been able to keep their losses to a minimum. Maybe your mayor should accept the President and Chancellor's proposal after all. Well, those bastards who attacked the city are still holding up somewhere, right? Fine by me. We'll smoke them out, and one way or another, our fallen comrades need avenging. Well, the tension at the border is nearing its breaking point. Even with Tangram Hill acting as a buffer between us and the Republic, there's no room to relax. We've got to stand firm, hold the line and remain vigilant. The good of Crossbell depends on it. Oh, father, always getting so worked up. Sorry about him. I assure you he doesn't mean any offense. I can believe our vacation destination became the site of a violent raid. What good is an organization like the CGF if it can't even protect the city? I don't want to stay in this hotbed for one more second. Yeah, and that's the reason for the attack. At least that's what I think. To show the world the CGF is not capable enough to protecting its own citizens. Well, Rock and I are also mourning the loss of the CGF endured, even if we aren't enlisted ourselves. So many guardsmen with their whole lives ahead of them were struck down. I can't even imagine how mortified they felt. At the very least, I hope the remaining members will be able to pull through this alright. Still tired of plenty. Well, too many cross-balance. Ep96 shines as brilliantly as the sun. In other words, those Jaeger SOBs stole our light away. Sorry, I should be getting back to work. It's hard to take my mind off wondering whether she'll ever perform again. Until we know, we'll assume. Oh, I was in America Village when the raid happened. Eventually, I was able to get in contact with Ryu and my dad and confirm that they were both safe. I was so relieved. I should be going home soon. I'm still worried about Ryu and Dad. Yeah, sometimes they have a little problem getting along. And here. My longtime buddy Brood is safe and sound over Belgard Gate. But even knowing that, I can't rest easy. Not after all that heavy losses the CGF suffered. Honestly, I'm kind of terrified of what the future holds. I guess all I can do is prepare myself for the worst. Well, the CGF is in shambles now, thanks to those damn Jaegers. But honestly, if we were ordered to fight them again, I would be tempted to run away. Just what are we supposed to do now? Prepare? I don't think there's much else to say than just that. Because you are the CGF, you are the last line of defense for this country. And if you don't step up, no one will. Oh, Sergeant Mayor. Oh, I was so glad to hear that your sister is alright. Yes, but it's hard to be happy right now after all that CGF lost. Well, I can't deny that it's been difficult to cope, but in a way, that's all the more reason to cherish our blessings. Like your sister's well-being. Thank you. That does mean a lot to me. We've got to stay strong in situations like these. That's what it means to be a guardsman. We'll face the fire and even give up our lives, all for the sake of Crossbell and its people. True. That is technically what you do. The forever check. Just to make sure there's no one lurking over the chest that we need to talk to. Well, hello, Deputy Commander Douglas. Well, it's you all. Good to see you. I take it you're here in response to my request? Well, pretty much, yeah, but you're looking at a little on edge there, Doggo. Well, I can't deny it. I'm sure you noticed this moment you arrived here, but the CGF is currently in a heightened state of alert. We can't afford to have anything short of total vigilance right now. So, would all that be the reason you put in a request for us then? Indeed it would. I can give you a full explanation if you're ready to begin. Will you be tackling the request now? Yes. We're ready to begin. I am in your debt. As I wrote in the request, we've recently received eyewitness reports of mysterious black monsters. Said monsters have been ravaging the crops and livestock of America village. Monsters attacking America? Oh, this feels oddly familiar. Especially that part about the crops. Are you referring to those wolf-like beasts that were menacing the state earlier this year? The culprits in that case wound up being the Mafia and their war hounds. Yes, I drew the same parallels upon reading the report in this incident. Ravage has been completely dissolved, but their sizable reserve of war hounds is currently unaccounted for. There is a distinct chance that there are mystery perpetrators in this case. So, what extent has the CGF investigated so far? Well, my guardsmen inspected the damages and interviewed the nearby residents. Consequently, we were able to pinpoint that the monsters are coming from the ancient battlefield. Which is why I want you to head there now. You are to investigate the area for the monsters and, if possible, exterminate them. That is pretty straightforward. Still, you boys must be busy if you're asking for our help with pest control. The CGS should be more than capable of tracking wild monsters themselves if they needed to. You are not wrong, but while this would be a simple task under normal conditions, I must remind you that we are currently on alert. The Red Constellation, the ones who raided Crossbell City, have vanished. At the moment we have zero leads as to their whereabouts. On top of that, the Empire and the Republic have both started conducting large-scale exercises near our borders. The siege needs to be especially vigilant, given the current tension at the border. In other words, things are eerily reminiscent of how they were just prior to the signing of the Non-Aggression Pact. You are correct. In light of the circumstances, dealing with these monsters is a low priority right now, in spite of the havoc they've caused. As the damages are relatively low, the decision has been made not to spare any guardsmen. I'd say that's fair. You guys got more important stuff to worry about than a few monster exterminations. And that's where we come in. Leave this to us, Deputy Commander. We'll look into these monsters for you. That will be very much appreciated. Best of luck, SSS. I'll be awaiting good news. Ancient Battlefield Anomalies. I've given my men the order to clear the path to the ancient battlefield. You can reach it, and by extension, the source of the monster outbreak from Old America Road. Unfortunately, the CGF can't afford to spare any personnel to help with the extermination. But if anyone can bring this issue to a close, it's the SSS. I have full faith in you. Very good. I don't know if it's well placed, but we'll definitely do our best. Okay, let's see how close our car can get us there. Yeah, I'm guessing we need to walk back from America Village. Alright, let's leave the village for what it is, and we'll be back after we checked out the ancient battlefield.
Nice fight.
Decent result, but I want better. I'm guessing we're one path too soon. Alright, just showing off our tracking skills. Oh wait. We're already off the entire place. Alright, let's move our way to the next screen or wherever the bridge is. Personally, I was almost thinking it was there. I am allowed to be slightly off, isn't it? Okay, this should be the road. Mega Duta. 3661. We've a meeting with the Madame Mayor today. Will it take long? A pause. Genevieve wasn't used to explaining herself as she kept most of their interactions as clipped as her words. It's with Jubilee, isn't it? It is. Let's leave them for now. EP charge 2. Now I'm one step close to mastering the 8-leaf 7th form, Void. Well, keep practicing. One day you will beat us. The ancient battlefield. Look at those monsters. They're Ravash's warhounds. I guess was right on Mira. Could have gone feral and formed a pack? Hell if I know, man. I just want to find out why they're so dead set on destroying America's produce. Even monsters should know the risk of getting too close to human settlements. That's just instinct. Orders are orders either way. We're going to have to exterminate them. Then again, that's probably easier said than done. I agree. Is something on your mind, Theo? It was only just a stray thought, but the emotions I can detect from these monsters, they resemble fear more than anything else. They're afraid? Are we getting an assist from Zaid? Zaid? How is he timing always impeccable? For a moment I was scared he might have been the enemy reinforcements getting the jump on us. Oh, these feral much likely follow an alpha. Subdue the leader and the rest of their ranks should fall in line. So Zaid says. An alpha, huh? Well, makes sense that a pack would need a top dog. Kinda like me and the SS. Whatever you say. Let's see if we can track down their leader. Ah, come on. I did hit him in the back. Yeah, scope them. Yeah, I think the greatest strength these dogs have are their ability to delay us. Alright. I think the best thing we can do is just explore and leave the enemies for in between, because I'm pretty sure they would come back. One day, it is prophesied that a true treasure chest will lead all chests in the fight against the adventurers. This day will be called Ragnarbox. Come, dear box lips. Alright, stop following me. Yeah, with the Ross accessory, we should have a lot of rushes that we can just instantly end. So basically a place with a lot of monsters we want to take down, even though they want to take us down too. do want to make sure that we don't go too far. We don't want to solve the problem without checking everything else. Because who knows, maybe when we complete it we are not allowed to go here anymore. And I do want to abuse the hell of what we're doing here. Damn, 3000 with a critical. Yeah, those new additions are working really well with him. Alright. More Sepith, thank you. It would have been a crime not to open me. What charge, you ask? Resisting a chest. We never resist a chest. If it presents itself, we'll open things up. Because we want to know what's in there. Alright. Anything here? Celestial Bomb. 4461. Ah, shut up. Genevieve hoped just enough to grip it and pulled it downward. Both had their hands on the chest now, and neither one appeared to have any intention of letting go. And Jen, to Genevieve's shock, all these cliffhangers. Okay. And I'm guessing this is the main entrance. Uh-oh. Howling? We're in trouble. Oh, we are definitely in trouble. Damn, they got us surrounded. That giant one, how has it been hanging around Sun Fortress for this long? It must have forced the warhounds into submission. So if we put it down, the rest of the pack will disperse, right? Sounds easy enough. Careful everyone, here they come. Wasn't planning on this, because this means that after the fight, there's a good chance all these dogs will be gone. And we'll be left with probably the old enemies that had here in the first place. Okay. Alright. Come on, just destroy the dogs. Ooh. Switching around to focus on his attack. Yeah, that changed things. Don't worry. Let's scan while we can. Try to get us in front as much as possible. just to take the hit of everything.
リカバーモード起動。これで大丈夫です。
ありがとう。
Okay, that definitely helps.
おっしゃ。はっ。よし。セット。
Okay. Header. We can, so that lasts. Good. No, don't delay.
やっと。行くぜ。
はい。そこです。
そこだ。よし。やっは。
Oh, we might need another boost in strength. Never mind.
よかった。
Phew. Was that enough? I believe so. The underlings appear to have lost the will to fight. Well, now that we've gotten that out of the way, what do we do next? What do you mean, Wazzy? The remaining warhounds. Do we leave them or finish them off? Given the circumstances, I think we could easily exterminate them all. You raise a good point. We have no way of knowing whether or not they'll still attack people. Well, it's supposed to better be safe than sorry. Come on, guys, let's get this over. I'm pretty sure Zeit will have something else to say about it. Zeit? There's no need to trouble yourself, he says. There isn't? Did he say why, Tio? Well, once the hounds were released, the only thing they sought was to live far away from humankind. However, it was then that the Alpha appeared and took control, ordering the pack to butcher cattle and ravage crops. Or something along those lines. So that's the way it is. Now that there's no Alpha to boss them around, they're probably not a threat. But hey, you're the leader, Lloyd. What's your call? Well, if what Zeit says is right, let's try believing them for now. From now on, you must remain in your own territory and keep to yourselves. If you can promise to do that and never attack our villages again, we will let your pack go in peace. Can you forward them that message, Zeit? Ruff. 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 I think they got the message. Did he get through to them? Yes, I believe Zeit's word resonated with the pack. We should be fine for now. Well, if it isn't something, I wasn't expecting this job to end with us sweet-talking canines. All's well ends well, though. How do you plan on explaining this in the report, Lloyd? Well, that's a good question. I think our only choice is to tell the Deputy Commander the truth and hope for the best. In the meantime, our job here is done. Is everyone set to return to Tangram Gate? Ready to go. Ah, we're being watched. What a spectacle. They saved us the trouble of handling the pest control ourselves. Remind me to thank them later. Ah, is this where their new base of operation is? Is something the matter, Ixia? Or would you prefer that I still call you Master Jin? Don't tell me you regret entering into our contract with us. I suspect you might.
何でもありません。今は気を伺う時。行きましょう。
Master Jin. As you wish. We will, after all, need your strength in order to oppose our esteemed adversaries. And might I say, it's a pleasure doing business with you once again. A new contract. And that's what we've learned from our investigation. Those warhounds shouldn't be giving you any more problems. So, you've been pretty quiet here, Doggo. Nothing else you want to add? Did we make a mistake by not exterminating the warhounds? No, I think you did just fine. Your results simply exceeded my expectations. To an astounding degree, even. Did they now? I thought you were going to tell us we were full of crap for saying we persuaded some warhounds. It does sound a little far-fetched when you think about it. So long as it's the truth, I fail to see the problem. As I said, it is perfectly alright. The fact that you managed to solve the issue peaceably is more than I could have asked. Thank you yet again, as it says. Now the Guardian Force has one less problem to worry about. I'm glad we could help. You can always reach out to us if you need anything, Deputy Commander. I'll keep that in mind. Now, if you excuse me, I have to get back to monitoring the state of alert. You 6 be careful out there. Oh, we will. Ancient battlefield anomalies completed. Thank you for your assistance, Special Support Section. As a result of your efforts, our heap of issues is now one problem fewer. We've been short-staffed since the raid, so we appreciate you all lending a hand. Not a problem, Deputy Commander. We have to come together in times of trouble. Especially after the heavy losses the CGF has suffered. How long will it take for the Guardian Force to fully recover? Given the current state of international tension? I just can't provide a concrete answer. However, we should be able to get around to it upon Sergeant Major Seeker's return. In order to take full advantage of her contributions to our organization, we would like to have her help us rebuild, form a more fitting post. Hold on. You mean a promotion, right? In a matter of speaking, the greatest casualties sustained by the CGF has been its morale. After seeing their own comrades fall in line of duty, a number of guardsmen have become too shell-shocked to continue serving. Perhaps even more troubling are the members who've swallowed the pain by channeling it into anger or hiding behind their pride. He is right. I have been sensing that from the guardsmen here. If we hope to restore their morale, we're going to need officers of great caliber. Nothing is set in stone yet, but I believe you fit that criteria, Sergeant Major. I don't know how I compare to someone like 2nd Lieutenant Morel, but as long as the Guardian Force needs me, I'm going to devote my everything to it and to Crossbell. Thank you. A difficult road lies ahead of the CGF, but I believe we can navigate it with the help of guardsmen like you. In order to aid this reconstruction of the CGF, I'd like to have Sergeant Major Seeker move to a more fitting post. A difficult road lies ahead, and I believe we can navigate it with the help of guardsmen like her. So she's getting a promotion. Yeah, she's definitely gonna leave us for a while, isn't it? Maybe at some point she'll be back. But for now, I think we've handled everything here at Tangram Gate. We opened up the ancient battlefield, and the only hope I have right now is that when we go back, and our car seems to be taken away. Damn. So I'm guessing it's back at the garage. Oh no, it's of course Marika Village, because that's where we left the car. Yeah, we know how to get it back. Summon it back to the garage, or just go to Erebonian Village. But for now, we're gonna leave it here. Next time, we're just gonna continue around, probably going to Erebonian Village, then back to Crossbell, and starting doing the rounds like we normally do. But right now, we have a place in the ancient battlefield, hopefully, where we can fight some more high-end monsters, gain some more step-it, and start building everyone up from the ground. Because that fight we just did, we did it on old equipment. No new weapons, no upgraded weapons, no new armor or anything like that. Not even new quartz. And we still did, well, normally actually. So those improvements are definitely gonna help a lot. But it's gonna be at least a pretty big investment from my side to make sure we have the money and a step bit to do all that. So I will try to do that in between the episodes of the next few, I guess, because I don't think in one I'll have enough time to do it, but the rounds usually take about 2 or 3 episodes. That should be just enough to do that. So for now, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time as we continue our rounds of Crossbell after all the terrible thing that has happened over the last few. See you then. Bye bye.